Hey guys, welcome to another video for simonsvideo.com, and my name is Simon Tay, and today I'm going to show you an epic, actually two epic replays from Clash Royale. And the first one is versus Grey Worm with one of my old accounts, Simon Video, and this is a very epic attack. First thing first, this is an old recording, so be aware of that. First, I used a giant and a wizard to versus some barbarians and spear goblins, and goblins as well. And he uses the hot riders. I believe this is a level 6 hot riders, which is very devastating to my crown tower. I made a mistake of dropping all my troops into one lane to defend against his one attack, and forget about the hot riders counter attack on the other side. From here you can see that I actually deploy some minions, and he deployed the minions back to counter attack. Okay, some of the most exciting part comes in the second half of this battle. Yeah. Okay, well played. Okay, so from here you can see he dropped in a giant, which is a very common strategy, but most of the time people drop giant way back. So that you can actually drop some supporting troops at the back to support the giant, but he didn't do that. So I managed to destroy his giant, and he dropped in some barbarians, which I can actually kill off very easily using the Valkyries, spear goblins, and now my musketeers and the wizards. Okay, here he actually defended quite well, but at a much later stage, he didn't really defend that great, and I managed to get some of the crown towers health, which is very vulnerable to, yes, the rockets. I miss my rockets now. I really want to get back my rockets. He uses hot riders, yeah, and destroy one of my crown towers, and the hot riders is pretty strong opponent in that sense, and my minions hots are doing quite well, and it being attracted back to the barbarians. He made a mistake of attracting my minion hot back to my own base, because I can consolidate my troops together with my giant, my Valkyries, and my musketeers. So now it's the same problem with free spells. Is if you free spells at the opponent area, they'll gather a lot of troops, and eventually they create the epic gathering of troops, which not much people can defend against unless you have poison spells, lightning spells, or a rocket or fireball. I think he doesn't have all those, so you can see the epic gathering of troops. He should have dropped in the troops behind the giant, because most of the troops can be long range and attack. Now I got 2 musketeers, 2 wizards, and a lot of spear goblins, and if he attacked the giant, it'll be almost instantaneously destroyed by the troops behind the giant. So take note of that. Put the troops attack the guys behind of the giant, because the giant is a good tanker. Okay, the next replay is against Rafi, and this is another account of mine. Okay, this is more or less a very epic battle, which I think you guys will love. Okay, from here he uses a giant, which drop at the back of the troops. I use the skeleton army and the minions. He actually uses the arrows to waste on one side of the lane, and he didn't defend against the skeleton army at the side. From here I use the barbarians to defend, and the spear goblins to attack the giant. His witch and bomb is doing quite a good job against my barbarians, and he's actually doing a very good raid on the right side with the hot riders and the witches, and I do not have enough elixir to defend against this attack on the right side. So it looks like I'm almost down to the bare minimum of defense. I managed to kill off the witch, because the witch is targeting my king tower, and that giant is doing quite a good damage against me. So at this point of time, is most of the people who didn't counter attack before might say, oh, this is it, you cannot defend against that. And from here I actually deploy a couple of skeleton army archers, and his what do you call that, the witch is very dangerous against that. And I think now a lot of people might say, yep, This is it. This is it. You cannot win against this huge amount of troops, barbarians and witch, and it uses hot riders as well, and it is almost impossible to destroy all these troops. But his hot riders is a lower level, level 4, and his witch is level 1, is also low level. So it's pretty interesting. At 1 minute left, what is left to counter is I need to get at least one crown tower in order to get a sudden death extension of the time. So from here I defend against that giant, and I just thought a little bit power to put this barbarians and scatter army offense. From here he uses the reach and bomb tower and musketeers. Then I use the musketeers, bomb tower, and the spear goblins again, the right side of the lane. He managed to, he actually lost one crown tower, which means an extension of a sudden death. He uses the hot riders to attack me, and I use the barbarians to attack back. Now you can see that the barbarians on the right side is going very close to my king tower, and his musketeers and uses a rage spells. I almost die, and you can see that in the last possible second I managed to kill off the left crown towers, and that is it, man, guys. Well, basically that's it for this replays, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and of course do like, comment, share and subscribe. Thank you very much and have a nice day. See ya. Bye bye.